What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, I'm live. I'm live. Oh, I do not usually wear my hair up, especially when it needs to be done. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, is that loud? Y'all remember this song? What's up, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I got some people coming in. I see my guests are arriving. Hello, everyone. I can't simultaneously wave at everybody on each individual app and all that stuff tonight, but I am here and I want to say welcome to the Disclaimer podcast. I am your host, Janice. And y'all know the routine. We all have that one friend that we should never put on speakerphone. Hello, I am that friend. And all of my friends are that friend. So, in honor of me and us, I decided to do a podcast. And on this podcast, we will discuss a plethora of things. Just kind of based on our mood, how we feeling and what's popping, I guess. So don't expect one thing or the other. Don't expect for us just to stick to one type of subject or whatever. As you guys know, I am live right now on Instagram. I am live on Facebook. And I am live on YouTube. So I know not everybody has me everywhere, but for those of y'all who do not yet follow me on YouTube, I'm going to need y'all to go on over there, subscribe, watch a few videos, like a few videos, share a few videos with your friends, all that good stuff, okay? And if y'all not on Facebook and not in the Facebook group, y'all are missing out. So if you are on Facebook, if you have a Facebook page, y'all need to search the Disclaimer podcast and find my page on there. And then when you find me, I will add you to our Facebook group because the Facebook group be jumping. That's where I go live at, on Facebook in the Facebook group. And we be jumping. As a matter of fact, that brings me to our topic for this evening. Tonight's topic is, as y'all can hear the song in the background, Touch Me, Tease Me. Okay. And so tonight, what I want to talk to you all about is self-pleasure. Touch me, tease me, self-pleasure. 1 second. Delathea. Girl. I don't know about that. You about to, if you don't get it. Bruh, this is why I don't go live at home, y'all. This is why I don't film at home. That's what you know. Well, I was in mommy mode right there. Girl, get your bald head ass kids. I can't stand these bald head ass kids. I'm just kidding. Anywho. I digress. So back to what we're discussing. Yeah, I apologize. I am doing my absolute best to be as professional as possible, but y'all know I am not professional shit. This is just me coming out here talking some shit, okay? That's what I'm doing. So y'all bear with me. And hold on 1 second. I gotta fix this here situation right quick, or it's gonna bug the crap out of me. Do not disturb until I turn it on. Okay. There we go. Better. Okay, so tonight's topic, touch me, tease me. So we're going to talk about self-pleasure. And the reason that this topic is so prominent this evening is because, as I have stated, if you are not on the Facebook page and in the Facebook group, you are missing out. So to you guys over here, y'all should get on that. And to you guys over here, my road dogs, y'all, they've been rocking with me since day one, and they rocking hard too on Facebook. Listen, But the other day in the group, I made a post to my lady friends about this cute little toy that you can purchase on Amazon. And it is a rose, and it's so pretty. And it looks like it's very strong and like it gets the job done. And so I am a self pleasure. So I've been pushing my friends for years to self pleasure and try new things. I used to be the toy lady. I used to sell all the toys, so I jump on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew about all the new dildos before they came out. I was like the baby D of toys, y'all. Okay, the baby D of toys. And so this rose thing, I was reading the reviews and stuff, and I'm like, bruh, really? So I posted it in the group and suggested to my lady friends that they purchase and try one. Now I am not a rose owner, so I cannot attest to how great the rose is. But I am a toy owner and I do love a great suction toy. So I actually brought my best friend with me tonight and I'm going to introduce her to y'all, but I'll introduce her to y'all a little bit later on in the evening. But so I want to get started by discussing self-pleasure. And so for those of you who are online live right now, definitely feel free to talk. Definitely feel free to ask questions, answer questions. I am here alone, as I have been lately, but I am doing my absolute best to make sure I respond to everybody and see everybody's comments and everything, okay? So just bear with me. I'm doing my best. And don't forget, I got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. It's not just y'all. I love y'all though. Y'all my favorites. So tonight I want to talk about self-pleasure. That was a big chunk of ice. It wasn't coming out. This good. I got a different one than I had last week, y'all. It's not red, but it still got that truth serum. Somebody inboxed me and said, "Girl, what was you drinking? Truth serum?" Mm-hmm. And so it still got the truth serum in it. All right. Okay. So I got notes and everything. Y'all, I told y'all be prepared. I'll be prepared for this. So about this rose. So what this rose is it is a clitoral stimulation device. And it is a suction cup device. And it acts as a mouth sucking on your clitoris. Right? And if you've ever had that experience in your life, you know, it's absolutely magical. The issue is not all of us have a mouth at home with us, right? So what do we do? What do we do in the meantime? How do we please ourselves? How do we keep busy and stay out of trouble, right? That's the big question. And nobody likes to talk about those things. And I know y'all thinking, didn't this girl say she was a Christian? Yes. Yes, she is. She is a Christian. I am a believer in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And yes, I am not married. I am very single. I'm very single. But listen, I have been married and I got 3 kids. And my body has been awakened to some things that are not real easy to put back to sleep. So I live life. I do things that some of you Christians may frown on. And I am perfectly okay with that because I'm at a stage in my walk where I am convinced that if I am wrong or if I am doing something wrong, God will tell me. And when he does, I believe that because of the heart that I have, he will have mercy on me. I've been through some things. I have definitely been through some things. And so for me, I feel like if I am doing anything that is not of, you know, God's will, he'll let me know. And I don't need y'all to do it. Okay? Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, now that we got that out of the way, I'm a self pleasure because I am single and I'm horny. And it's either that or I hump the legs of every fine man that walk past me. It's kind of my options. Kind of what I'm stuck with. So I don't want to be the one who does the latter. So I self please. So I know a lot of people think, oh, who's doing that? Like that's gross, it's nasty. Why would you touch yourself? Or some people even think that it's wrong because that's what we're taught as kids. And so when a baby touches, and the thing is, there's a thing called infantile masturbation. Listen to this, you guys. Look it up. I promise you it's real. There's a thing called infantile masturbation. And what that is babies, children who have absolutely no rhyme or reason to touch themselves because they don't know what those parts are for, what they do, what they're used for, but they know when they touch it, it feels good. So this is something that starts from the moment children are born. Some of them immediately start touching themselves. Yes, that is a thing. It is a thing. Look it up. Look it up. That being said, I was a very young masturbator. I was a very young masturbator. I started masturbating very, very young. There's a lot more to my story than just I woke up one day and discovered I had a vagina. It wasn't like that. And maybe one day I'll go into detail and tell you guys, but that is not what this show is about. This show is about other stuff. So I was a very young masturbator. And so I started very early and I got like really extreme in my teens at some point, really extreme. And I've talked to some therapists. Some of them said that it could almost be considered mutilation. So self-mutilation. So for me to be able to explore and do things with my body that I can do that are safe and legal, I'm going to do those things. Okay. And the only person, hey, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to miss anybody. I'm trying to make sure I'm paying attention to everybody, you guys. But I got Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So y'all bear with me, bear with me. But yes, so the fact that I get to please myself and do the things to my body that makes me feel good, I am okay with that. And I don't care what anybody else thinks about it. Okay. So, and I want to help liberate some of my friends who are shamed or ashamed of their sexual side, their freakier side, or whatever. And maybe it's not shame. Maybe you don't really know yourself that well, or maybe you've just been. It's been beat into your head so bad that it is bad. It's nasty. You can't do that. You shouldn't do it. Whatever the case is. Maybe you just never tried it and you're like, yeah, I could touch myself. Listen, ain't nobody in this world. I have been pleased by some men. I've been pleased by some men, but ain't nobody that can please me the way I please me, as especially as quickly as I please me. Okay. Sometimes that involves friends, toys, playthings, right? So tonight, that's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about it's more of uncomfortable to say out loud. I could see that. Okay, so somebody on Instagram said it's more that it's just uncomfortable to say out loud. I could see that. For a long time, I was very uncomfortable saying a lot of things out loud. I was very uncomfortable being exactly who I am a lot. So I could see that. I could definitely see this being one of those things. And a lot of people, and you're right. It's not so much shame. It's more, a lot of people are very private, and they don't want to discuss those things. And that's fine. You guys don't have to say anything. I'll do all the talking and y'all just listen. If that's what it is, I'll do all the talking. Okay. That being said, yeah, I'm a smoker. That's all that is. Okay. I ain't got the COVID. I'm a smoker. That being said, let me give y'all a couple of talking points as to why masturbation is a good thing. Okay. So, see, if you masturbating helps to release sexual tension. It helps to reduce stress. It helps you sleep better. And if you're like me, you're a severe insomniac and you don't sleep anyways. Some nights the only reason I KO is because we rubbed one out and bitch, we going to bed. Literally, some nights that is the only way I can sleep. So keep that in mind, guys. Helps you sleep at night. Let's see. It helps to treat some sexual problems. So you would have to actually consult with your doctor about that. But if you have some sexual issues, as in like low sex drive, high sex drive, things like that, some of those things can help be treated with masturbation, or maybe the lack thereof for some of you. I don't know. Just saying. I don't know how that works for some of y'all, but but you guys have to talk to your doctors, obviously, about that kind of stuff. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm just the chick who likes to masturbate. So I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real. Okay. Let me see. It also, listen, y'all, there's some really good talking points about this. It helps to, for my ladies, listen. Masturbation helps to relieve menstrual cramps and muscle tension. Okay, so if you're a person who has a lot of cramps, even when you're not on your cycle, if you're a person who has a lot of cramps, I get a lot of cramps when I'm not on my cycle, due to like fibroids and stuff like that, right? But so if you are one of those women, for a lot of us, we get cramps in our backs. Some of us create like gas that doesn't travel and escape like normal. So it just kind of sits inside of us and it causes cramp and just shit like that, right? You can't belch it out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? Where it just kind of sits there and you know what it is, but you just can't get it out. I'm telling you, some of this stuff when you relieve that body, whew, listen, and we're not even getting into like what it does for you mentally. You know, the feeling, the euphoria of releasing that sexual tension, the euphoria of actually having an orgasm. My goodness, it does so much for you mentally. So if y'all not doing it, I'm just saying. Okay, so it also, and this is good for men and women, listen, it strengthens the muscle tone in your pelvic and your anal region. Yeah, I didn't like that. I just felt like I needed to say it. I needed to say that one. I specifically needed to make that point. But it's good for men and women. That's a good thing. So, you know, right? So also, I looked this up somewhere. And I don't know why this came up, but I thought it was a good point to make. Somebody had a point that says masturbation helps to improve self-esteem and body issues. And I have to think there is definitely some validity to that. Listen, because back in the day, before I really, really got good at all this, I used to have body issues. I've always been a bigger girl, for the most part, like my entire life. For sure, my entire adult life, I've been a big girl, and I used to have body issues. I used to be, not ashamed of, but like scared of, I guess, scared of my body. I didn't want people to see me. And, I didn't show it off. I didn't wear tight fitting clothes. I didn't, I tried to hide. And then when I got comfortable with me, I got comfortable with my body. I was like, I really don't care what other people think, so I wear what I want. I dress how I want. But it took me getting comfortable with my body. It took me getting comfortable with me. And I didn't get comfortable with me until I got comfortable with me sexually. Okay. And so when I got comfortable with me sexually, I got comfortable with all of me. And so it was much easier. It became much easier to be myself out in the world, right? So those are some of the talking points about why it is good to masturbate. Another thing for me that I've noticed is that it does help relieve headaches for me. That is just something that I've noticed over the years because I suffer from migraines, sometimes very severe migraines. And that is one of the only things that helps to relieve that tension in my brain and gets me to function and focus again, right? So I've noticed that for me. See, and I think also too, personally, this is a personal note. I think masturbation helps you to become comfortable sexually with yourself, right? It helps you figure out what you like, where you like to be touched, how you like to be touched, to what degree you like to be touched. Um, what? Oh, I'm just this. Yeah. I don't want to overwhelm the people. My daughter was like, "Did you want to introduce your toys?" I am going to introduce one, but I don't want to overwhelm y'all. So just one. My collection could put most toy stores to shame. Anywho, oh jeez, she made me lose my point. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? That's why I hate. I can't stand kids. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all said I got with that other one gone tonight. So okay. Don't nobody remember what we was talking about? I was for real asking. Y'all could have gave me a comment or something. Okay, never mind. So, anyways, I think I know what we was talking about. When you're masturbating, if you masturbate, it helps you become comfortable in your body. It helps you realize what you like, where you like to be touched, how hard or soft or fast or slow or whatever you like to be touched, right? And I think that's important in our adult life to be comfortable with ourselves, be comfortable with our body so that we can relay that to our partners, right? So if you're married, if you're not married, you know, your man, your woman, whatever, if that is a part of your relationship, if you guys are having a sexual relationship, I think it is very, very important that you guys do and please each other, right? That's me. I'm a giver. I'm a giver. So for me, it's very important to please my partner. But I'm also a receiver. So for me, it is very important for my partner to please me back. Okay. Okay. So the only way I can ensure that that is happening is if I know exactly how to instruct or direct my partner in pleasing me. Some people are not teachable. Okay. Some people are not. Let's call it what it is. Some people are not teachable. Some people come to the party already knowing everything and exactly what to do with you and just leave you stuck because you'd be like, what happened? Where did that come from? And that's cool, right? That's cool. But for those for those who need a little help in that area, you need to be comfortable in what you like and how you like it, and you need to be comfortable in expressing that. Okay. And in the meantime, and in between time, if you cannot express yourself to your partner, or you cannot, if you don't have a partner like myself, if you're solo dolo on that thing, then you gotta figure stuff out, right? Especially right now. I mean, it's always unsafe to just have multiple and new partners often and whatever. But I mean, right now it's like especially scary, right? Because now you could get STDs and COVID. You know what I mean? Like that's not funny. It wasn't supposed to be funny. It wasn't supposed to be funny. But you get me though. You get me though. Like so, it's extra. It's extra, right? So I know some people who had never, ever, ever in their lives, never, ever, ever really self-pleased. And then all of a sudden COVID hit and they was like, bro, I can't go out. I can't meet nobody. I can't have nobody over. What is I'm going to do? So that's when, the whole toy thing started coming up. And so I don't know if y'all have noticed, but they've been booming this year. Amazon has literally everything. Remember back in the day, you used to have to go to certain places or go on certain websites and order stuff, and they send it all in a dark black box, and everything was very discreet and whatever. Baby, now they got bells and whistles and shit, neon lights and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a whole different presentation too. You know what I'm saying? And this year has just been such a great year for anybody in that industry. I wish I was in that industry. This year has just been such a great year for anybody in that industry because where people unable to go out and meet people, like the whole like online dating has picked up a lot. A lot. I quit. I had to stop because I was getting myself in too many relationships and wasn't trying to be with none of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I at one point I think I got bored, and it was a few of them that I was just like, oh, I like you. There was a couple that I did like, I really liked, and there was one in particular that I actually really do like. I still like. So, but yeah, I was like, oh, this is too much. It was too much. It was getting to be too much to keep up with all of them. Plus, I'm super busy, right? So I'm super busy. So I'm working all the time. I have my kids. I know I told y'all last week that little one is autistic, so I'm in appointments all the time. So I'm always going. I really don't have a lot of time. There is this one guy though. If he watches, you know who you are. If you watch, you know who you are. I would make time for you. Just saying. You know who you are. If you have to ask, it's probably not you, but you know who you are. So yeah. Anywho, but so what? I digress. With all of that being said, it's just gotten to be a time where, now this is the thing to do. The thing is to stay in. The thing is Netflix and chill. The thing is, if you got to leave the house, wear a mask. When you're at home with yourself, you don't have to worry about none of that. You just do you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wear a mask to go out. You don't have to, you know, get to know new people. None of that. You just stay home and please yourself, right? So I told y'all I was bringing my best friend to introduce y'all to my best friend. Now again, I don't have the rose, but ladies, this rose is on Amazon. Go look it up. Amazon. Amazon. Um, I can't remember the price, but it's not super expensive. Y'all know toys be costing a lot of money these days, but that's because they got bells and whistles and they shoot real cum and all kinds of stuff these days. I don't know, like you might get pregnant and have little battery babies. I don't know. So some of them be costing a lot of money, but these ones do not cost a lot of money. And the reviews are hilarious. If y'all don't do it for no other reason, go to Amazon and read these reviews. Okay. But if y'all need, a little help, go to Amazon and get this rose. It's a lot like my best friend that I'm about to introduce y'all to. Her name is Lilo, and she looks a lot like the rose in this area. If you guys can see her, she's clean. She's clean. We have not interacted in a few days, but she's clean, and I made sure to wash her again before I brought her out. So she's clean, you guys. So don't think that I just got, the toy that I actually use on myself, just like laying around and stuff. No, she's clean. I do use her though. This is her. This is the one. She is my girl. My girl. Okay, my girl. Y'all see her? Y'all see that little mouth thing? Listen. Clitoral stimulation is the absolute best for me. It's the end all be all. I love a good penetration, but clitoral stimulation does it for me. So for me, y'all turn this little sucker on. She's really quiet when you turn her on. She's really quiet. You can't hear her, right? I have her on right now. She's really quiet. You can't hear her at all. But when I tell y'all she be, oh, wait. When I tell y'all she be, can y'all hear? Ooh, can y'all hear that? Y'all hear it? I'm just saying, she's really quiet. Y'all definitely want to wait till the kids are asleep. Okay? Don't pull her out. Don't put your rose out. For those of y'all who are going to get that rose, don't pull her out until till your kids are going to sleep, because she gonna get loud. You gonna get loud. It's gonna be off the chain. Okay, so listen. So I just wanted to make sure that I introduced her to y'all because I've been, like I said, if y'all not on the Facebook group, then y'all don't understand where this whole conversation came from. But I posted a link from Amazon, direct from Amazon, in my Facebook group about this little rose they have. It's a little like silicone rose. It's real small, and it looks like a little rose. But the middle part has this whole suction thing right in the middle of it, and when you turn it on, it's the vibrator, and it sucks your clitoris and provides clitoral stimulation. So I posted it in my group and was like, ladies, if y'all don't have one of these, y'all need to get one of these because let me tell you, if I am single, so I have not used Lila with anyone, but I want to. I want to. I want to. I'm a big to me. To me, I feel like fun play, couples play, um it's such an important thing too, and I know a lot of people like, you don't need no toys, all you need is this dick. A lot of men a lot of men are not game with it, right? Some women, I know quite a few women who aren't big on it either. Y'all know my husband, Raheem Devine. Raheem Devine, I'm so sorry, he distracts me every time. Yeah, but so I know it's a lot of people who are not big on toys, and especially when they're in relationships. But listen, I think it brightens up the relationship so much, right? It awakens things. You get to experiment, you get to try new things. Like I said, I'm single, so I'm doing this solo dolo right now. But when I was in a relationship, it was very important. Sex is very important. Somebody told me today, Monique, actually, my homegirl, y'all know who she is. Monique told me today, um, because I was expressing some feelings about a particular somebody, and and she said, eventually, you're gonna learn that there's more to it than sex. She said your very first topic we discussed the five must haves in a relationship, right? And eventually, the sex isn't going to be enough. You're going to want those five things and more. You're going to require more. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That makes a lot of sense. So that's kind of why I'm in the situation that I'm in with this person. But there's another person who there is no sex. There's no sex at all. But he does pretty much all the other things, almost all the other things. But there's no sex. And so she's like, you need to pay this one the attention. You need to, give this one the time and whatever. And I'm like, I'm trying, but at the same time, he's fine. And I kind of want to jump his bones a little bit. So, to keep myself out of trouble, I stay in and me and Lilo hang out. Um, But so she was telling me today, like, eventually you're going to need more, you're going to require more. And I get that. And I definitely do feel like I do. But so sex is not only one part of me. It's not the only part of me. But unfortunately, I think I'm different probably than most women. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think most of my female friends, anyways, I feel like are like very like I could take it or leave it. But for me, sex is huge. It's very important. It's very, very important. Like I have to have it. And if we're not doing that in a relationship, then I'm probably not going to stick around. Like um and so with that being said, I am eccentric. I'm different. I like to try new things. I like to experiment. and I like to experience. So, so toys I think come in very, very handy when you're in a relationship too. So it's not just, I don't think it's just something that you can have when you're single, that you need to have when you're single. I definitely think for anybody who is interested in self pleasure, whether it be alone or with a partner, I totally think that you should look into it. I totally think that you should at least try it, give it a whirl. Listen, but for you guys who are new to this, don't start with this, okay? Don't start with a suction, okay? Because listen, if y'all read the reviews, they don't be lying. This girl right here, I used her the first time and I was like, that was stupid. I don't know why I listened to him. Somebody suggested that to me and I was like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't know why I did that. Ew, what? I was disgusted with myself because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to use it. I put her back in the box and threw her in the back of my closet for a very, very long time. For a very, very long, like months. And then I don't know, one day I was just feeling extra experimental, I guess. And so I went and I pulled her out. And when I got her out, she worked out, man. Like we had a great time. We had a great time. And so she has been my best friend ever since. She sleeps near me. She is definitely in my nightstand drawer right next to the bed. I keep her close by because I never know when I need to have a conversation with her. Sometimes first thing in the morning, sometimes right before I go to bed at night, sometimes in the middle of the day, on any given day of the week. I just need a 5 minute break. Really, I don't need 5 minutes. We get it done. We get her done. So really, I don't even need 5 minutes. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that y'all knew exactly what I was talking about when I was talking about this rose and whatever. Self-pleasure, masturbation, all that. I think I made all the talking points that I wanted to. Let me see. Yeah, so I think I made all the talking points that I wanted to. And I see a lot of comments. I've been keeping up with everybody, but nobody said anything that like they wanted me to say or needed me to say. So I do see the comments. He said I have high self-esteem. Then you jack up that much. I think I have pretty high self-esteem too. I feel like for somebody who looks like me, like, right, because I'm a big girl, like big girls don't always have real high self-esteem. And then I'm a natural. I have locks. Nappy head, like all that. I feel like because of those reasons, like I'm not. I think people think. I don't think this, but people think like I'm not supposed to have high self-esteem, right? And I'm like, oh no, I know I'm fat, but I'm fat. Like what? What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? So I get that. He said I have high self-esteem. I probably jack off that much. I masturbate a lot. I probably at some points I do it daily. I do it sometimes with a toy, sometimes without, but I probably masturbate every day. With the exception of, you know, 5 to 7 days a month. And sometimes even then, because I can clean them. That's when I'm at my worst. That's when I really want to release. So sometimes even then, yes, I said it. And um, but yeah, so let me see. I'm probably gonna go ahead and end a little bit early because I've made all the points that I wanted to make, and I think I've said all the things that I wanted to say. And I do see that there are people still watching on all platforms, but I don't see anybody talking or asking questions. So I'm gonna give y'all an opportunity before I end this. Does anybody want to ask any questions? Does anybody want to say anything? Does anybody want to suggest a toy? I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So listen. When I say I like to try new things, I like to try new things. So I have this kit that is used for something very specific. And I don't want to tell y'all because my homegirl said that I was going to scare y'all. And I might. I might. So I don't want to tell y'all what this kit is used for. But I love it. It's amazing. And man, if I ever get the opportunity to like see if it really works, I would be so happy. I would be very, very pleased. But I'm not gonna tell you guys what the kit is because I don't want to scare you guys. So if you guys want to know what the kit is, send me a message. And I promise, I promise, if I get enough inquiries, I will do another episode and I will introduce this kit to you guys. I promise. So if I get enough inquiries, I will do another episode specifically about this kit and I will introduce it to you guys. This boy said he over time I hear he wield it like a lightsaber. Boy, shut up. Like a lightsaber. Okay, so for real. Anybody, any questions? I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes, just a couple. So instead of an hour tonight, y'all probably only gonna get 45 minutes out of me. Is that cool? Are we cool with 45 minutes? I think I talked to y'all enough about what y'all need to do. If y'all have questions, for real, and I'm not above doing the research. I know a lot of this stuff myself because, like I said, I used to be the toy lady. So I'm not above doing the research, but I know a lot of people too who are in this industry, in the sex industry, who I can get some answers for you guys too if you guys have any questions about masturbation medically or whatever. I know some people in the medical field who I can go to get some answers for you guys too. So if you guys have questions and maybe you don't feel comfortable talking to anybody, or maybe you don't feel comfortable saying anything on line, you can message me separately. Discreetly, and I can work on compiling the answers for whatever questions that I do get, and then maybe what we'll do is in the future I will do another episode to answer all the questions that I received. How does that sound? Does that sound okay? Cool. I know y'all can't really like answer me, huh? That's okay. All good. All good. Okay, and so we'll do that. And then, yeah, this is so good. Oh my God, it is so good. So good. Whew, y'all just don't understand. So we'll do that. And then if I get enough inquiries on the kit that I really wanted to tell y'all about, but I didn't want to scare y'all, then I'll do another in the future. In the future. Maybe near future, maybe far future, but in the future. We'll do another video to so I can introduce y'all to that kit too. Okay? Because listen. All right, so next week, Sunday, 6 p.m. It will be the day. It will be the first Sunday after my birthday, y'all. Wish me happy birthday, okay? Don't forget to wish me happy birthday Friday. I will be 37. So don't forget to wish me happy birthday. But so next Sunday, I will be going live again, same time, same place, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sure y'all look that up where you are. If you do not follow me on Instagram, if y'all don't mind, could y'all just go follow the page? That's all. Y'all don't really got to do much over there. Just follow it. And if y'all don't follow me on Facebook, please, please, please come and follow me on Facebook. And if y'all really want to support, get into this Facebook group, okay? Y'all come get into this Facebook group because that's where all the magic happens, baby. That's where we have all the fun, okay? And then for everybody who is not already, for those of you who are, thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I do love you. But for those of you who are not already following and subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Watch a few videos, share a few videos with your friends. I'm also on TikTok. Y'all, if y'all want to look me up there, definitely I'm on Twitter if y'all want to look me up there. Disclaim _ her. Okay? Disclaim her. Disclaim _ her. And it's the same on all of the networks. It should be the same on all of the networks. So y'all look me up. I don't see anybody asking any questions or anything like that. Somebody asking something over here. What's this? Oh, hold on. I got you, Shannon. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Y'all got 45 minutes out of me tonight. Is that cool? Y'all cool with that? Are we cool? Thanks. Thanks, guys. Next Sunday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I don't know what the topic is going to be yet, but I do know it's going to be a good one. It's probably not going to be a ratchet one, though, y'all. It might be a serious one. So, y'all, tune in, okay? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. All right. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to end you first. And 1 second. Hold on. I'm coming.